welcome back to Ashton Gate for today's clash against Cornish Pirates. Now Bristol have already secured a place in the playoffs, but they'll be hoping to continue their winning run in front of home supporters. Let's hand over to Tom in the commentary box.
Thanks, Georgia. Well, there's a welcome return to Reinschmid, who makes his comeback from injury today. The South African is back in the back row after 4 months' absence. He lines up alongside Ollie Robinson and Jack Lamb, and Jack Wallace comes into the back line with Matthew Morgan shifting to fly half. And Marco Mama returns to Bristol and could make his first appearance of the campaign if he comes on off the bench today.
And Evans pushes the ball backwards. 22 metres out, and sure enough, Bristol are going to try and drive here. The crowd getting right behind the home side. They've eaten up around 10 metres now. Cliff goes in search of the ball. Lovely ball from him to Vandel, who's carving towards the line. And over. Running more or less unopposed there. Pirates tied up in that drive. Cliff pulled the ball out, and it was a lovely, lovely line from Vandel. Punctured straight through what was left of the Pirates' defence. And made it over the line, unopposed, for Bristol's first score of the afternoon. And an easy starter for Henson. Adds the extras. Bristol are on 7. Jones throws long to Evans and joins the shove forwards for the line. Cliff marshalling his forwards on. It's Jack Lamb in possession at the back as it weaves its way towards the Pirate line. 2 metres out now, the crowd right behind the side. And Jack Lamb falls to the floor. Try awarded. And Bristol have scored 2 inside 15 minutes. Awarded a penalty on 40 metres it was only ever going to touch. Jack Lamb, the beneficiary of some good work from the forwards. All he had to do was fall to the floor and see the ball was grounded for Bristol's second. And straight through the posts from Henson. Bristol up to 14. Inard throws in. Bristol try and sack the drive early. Starts to skew round though. Pirates now have the advantage. Bristol piling bodies in, trying to force it towards touch. Pull it out. Try and make a dart for the line and stretch over. All of 2 metres out now. Pirates trying to get a score. Are they over? Try awarded by Christoph Ridley. And some good battering work from the forwards to push over the Bristol line. Brett Boykaboom with the try. And they've answered Bristol's early scores with one of their own. Comes out. Morgan. Questioning whether he should have pushed the ball out wide earlier. Still in hand though. Wallace. Lemmy. Under pressure. Ball back inside to Wallace for the line. A lovely score. Great hands from Lemmy under real pressure. Play switched from one side of the field to the other. Morgan kept the ball in hand. Fended off those tackles. And got the ball away. Lemmy with the almost impossible task of trying to get the ball back inside. Wallace with 2 men in front of him powers over the line. Bristol's third try just before the break. Lovely conversion from Gavin Henson. Bristol haven't missed a point yet. Morgan. Nice ball from Morgan to Vandel, who's running a lovely line. Lamb. Morgan again. Bristol stretching Pirates here. It goes through the hands. They're going to be in. Arscott to Lemmy. Fights his way over and dives into the corner. Brilliant score from Bristol. Spread the ball from one side of the field to the other. Started by the forwards at a line out. that Gavin Henson put as close to the Pirates line as he possibly could. Just 2 or 3 phases to tie in defenders. The work on the floor has been outstanding tonight, and they could well exploit a stretched Bristol. Carving towards the line. Pressure on Henson here, and he's stepped. End-to-end score from Pirates. Bristol were attacking. Pirates turned the ball over, and they turned defence to attack so quickly. Lovely feet, lovely stepping. And it was Kyle Moyle who gets over the line at the end. From one end to the other, 22 metres out from their own line. And they get over Bristol's. Conversion made. And Pirates are trying to work their way back into this game. Bonus point already in the bag. A sensible decision was to take the 3 points there, and Gavin Henson does just that. Ball off the toes. Almost a knock on in there, but juggle the ball around. And Pirates have punctured through the Bristol defensive line. Didn't see that one coming for sure. Holland just juggling the ball there, keeping it in hand, and ran in unopposed. Got over the Bristol line. Conversion made. And this is going to make a pretty interesting final few minutes. Another scrum, 5 metres from the Bristol line. Pirates put in. This time they get the upper hand. Driving forward. Penalty awarded to Pirates. Tap quick. Battering towards the line. They get over. A really sharp decision. Bristol caught napping there. They were prepared for another kick to touch or scrum. Enough insight from Pirates and wherewithal to tap and go quickly and barrel over the line.
Well, not the convincing win Bristol were looking for, but they do continue to charge on to May and those all-important playoffs. For all the post-match reaction from today's game, click here. Now, Bristol haven't got a home game until April, but there's plenty of rugby to keep you going with the England under-20s here at Ashton Gate on Friday, and tickets are still available for that game on the Bristol Sport website.